Champaign, Illinois. And the Bobcats will kick it away to start. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the Illinois Fighting Illini offense will have the ball first. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And coming this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
Illinois lining up quickly. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Trying to escape and get it himself. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. No huddle here for the offense.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. And it's the next play that you have to play instead of just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job of keeping that guy in the pocket.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35. The Fighting Illini facing a 3rd and long to keep this drive alive. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Unloads to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most? Oh, he's got some space. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another 1st down. Illinois move the chains on the ground. Let's see if they run behind that big offensive line again. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got the back over the middle. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the 1st down play. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on 2nd down. He leaves it with the back. Works his way ahead for about 3 yards, stopped at the 23. This opening drive, methodical, efficient. They'll snap it for the 9th time on 3rd and short. They'll move the wide receiver to the ground to try to move the chains. Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19. Illinois move the chains on the ground. Let's see if they run behind that big offensive line again. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. They're about to exhaust their opening script on the 1st drive of the game. 12th play coming up here on 3rd down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Yates. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Illinois right back to the line. Sends it back in motion. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Illinois!
score. Man, great first drive by this offense. Capped off, 3rd and goal situation. A lot of times thinking run. They got a perfect play scripted. Take advantage of the defense, get the passing touchdown, and get this party started right.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So they played keep away and held it for 16 plays on the scoring drive. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Field as he stopped at the 25. So Texas State's offense will take the field for the first time. And you've got to believe this defense has put in extra time to try to slow down this tight end, David, with the question, can they even stop him?
It's one thing to watch it. It's another thing to stop it. And just impressed with the way they move him around. They use him. Sometimes he blocks. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. Like sometimes he's a lineman. Sometimes he's a wide receiver. So tough to figure out where he's going to be to double team him. But I bet he's got the attention of this defense, Jesse.
He does for sure, and because of that, David, I think it's going to open up some opportunities for maybe some of the other guys out wide. If you've got 2 guys covering the tight end as a quarterback, you've got to be ready to throw the football somewhere else sometimes, and so you might see a little bit more balance in the passing attack today.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the running back from the shotgun. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the marker. It's Jackson. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42. The Bobcats are marching down the field. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. There he goes! And the runner is down, and so is a flag. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. They'll give it to the back. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Here's the handoff. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. Oh, he was in the backfield immediately, a 3-yard loss. And the Bobcats will line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's got it down the middle. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open spot, making it easy for his quarterback.
Makes the grab. It's Griffin. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the right. Got his man. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Illinois picked up the 1st down. Now here they come again. To the air on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Yates. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. They'll read it to the left on 2nd down. Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a 1st down. Illinois move the chains on the ground. Let's see if they run behind that big offensive line again. Off-play action on first down. Flips it out to the back. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Now they'll run it on the toss. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Illinois has the lead here. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Going to sling it on second down. Finds his tight end. Open space at the 25. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. Illinois lining up quickly.
First down, Illinois.
They're going back to the ground. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking to fire. He's got him still on his feet. He's run out of bounds, but they've got it now first and goal. The Illini started this drive deep in their own end, but now starting to generate some momentum. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown Illini!
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line. Understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone. Know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
Lining up for the PAT.
Is on for the extra point.
And the extra point makes it 14-0. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Boston College is in danger of getting demolished today. And while this is only one game, I think anyone who knows this will linger for some time. They're trailing by 16 to Notre Dame.
Working the middle of the field, and it's complete.
We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be 4th down. The Bobcats will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Quarterback on the keeper. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. So now it's 2nd and long.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with...
Fires one high and deep. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. Leaves it with the back. Nice move to keep running. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. The D thinking brings some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. It's caught downfield. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. Leaves it with the back. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Looking to throw. With the catch, it's Jackson. Tripped up for the tackle. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll run play action. Quickly to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. From the gun, the ground game. Breaks into the open. Got enough to move the sticks. First down from the 17. And the Bobcats come to the line with a new set of downs. To the ground, he's got it again. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. His drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Back to pass. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? And they have converted their first 2 third down opportunities, but this one a 3rd and long. Bringing the heat. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defensive line stands on the result of the play. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. Smashes it between the uprights. Now the lead is down to 11.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Wide receiver comes in motion. Handoff to the lone back. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. Illinois right back to the line. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Lofts one high and deep. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. Illinois lining up to punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the returner will be brought down. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Firing to the right, complete. Turning it on. They get him down at the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup and a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground. Stop just inside the 25. We'll mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a first down. They'll go to the ground. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Texas State.
One thing you know about this team is they've got a lot of fight in them, and that's a great job responding by the offense on that last drive, capping it off with a really good-looking touchdown run. This is now a one-possession game. We've got a lot of football left to play.
And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Try to barge their way in. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. They lost ground on first down, now second and goal from the 5. Tries again to get it in. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. It's third and goal and third and long. Off play action. He wants it all. Touchdown, Bobcats. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
On to attempt to try. And with the extra point, they cut the lead to 14-10. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they closed the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. Oh, better look out! Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. They run the reverse. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. The Fighting Illini with options here on second and short. He'll pitch it. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play. Here they come, first and 10 from the 48. They're going to ride this running back. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Illinois can be aggressive here on second and short. Motion from the wide receiver. Second down, he'll throw it. Right on the money. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Looking downfield on first down. Quarterback floating away from pressure. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. Illinois lining up quickly. Double time, hustling to the line. They spike it to stop the clock. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Illini. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
And that's just a fantastic job of executing the 2-minute type situation by this offense. Something you practice all week long for end of half and end of game. Quarterback, really nice job. Good job by the staff, too, getting the plays in quickly so they could get up to the line of scrimmage and get going. And them scoring that touchdown with seconds to go here in the first half, piling onto their lead, that gives them tremendous confidence heading in at halftime.
And the extra point is good, and they have an 11-point lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Texas State, 10.
From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And the offense will play it safe, take a knee, and head to halftime. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Guys, you've been taking in a magnificent scene there today in Champaign. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a score.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here would be huge.
The Bobcats will try to pin them back with the punt. He'll take it on the return. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Got him downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down. Illinois right back to the line.
And a big reason why this team has the lead in this game is because of plays like that. They know they've got firepower to throw in the ball. They've got the dudes outside that can make things happen. You saw it in the first half, and you see it here again early in the third quarter.
Give to the running back. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up. It's first and goal as Illinois comes to the line. On the option. And not even a chance to pitch it as he is slammed down in the backfield. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
And this offense trying to be physical inside the 5-yard line. I get it, but I tell you what, Palmer, this quarterback has earned some trust from me with the day he's had.
Yeah, right now he's thinking, put the game in my hands. I'm playing well, and I'm seeing the defense well. I see what they're doing from a coverage standpoint. Count on me to throw a touchdown here and help out our team.
Barrels ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Illinois. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
Yeah, and it's 4th and goal, and it's go time. I got to push people around. Look at the offensive line doing a really good job getting those guys moved back, creating a little hole for the running back, and he does the rest on 4th and goal and gets the touchdown.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Big one this week in the SEC. Heck, they're all big ones in that conference. South Carolina is down right now, but you simply can't rule out a comeback. Jadeveon Clowney had a hand in getting this kid to Columbia, so if he thinks the magic is there, who am I to disagree?
Going right to work up top.
They're trailing by 13 to Texas. Implications galore inside the SEC, and we'll circle back if anything big should happen.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Offside, defense.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
And everybody knows when you're running that play action, that fake has to be great. Everybody has to bite it for it really to work. Defense didn't bite it, didn't bite the bait, went after the quarterback, got him on the ground.
And the Bobcats have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Gets the back moving. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Got it in the middle. It's Walters. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a... He lobs one high down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The kick is on its way. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. The Illinois offense returns to the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute on that.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Finds a little space. Got the 1st down and more. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. Illinois, after that big gainer, might want to see if that works again. It'll be a draw. Nice move there. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
From the gun, running back gets to give. They're just trying to flex the muscle. They get him down at the 34 after a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Now he's looking to throw it. Fires to the wideout. Working that left side. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
First down, Illinois.
Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. That ball is intercepted at the goal line. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job of getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Looking to the big tight end. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. 4 punts already, and they've got to convert here to avoid a 5th. He can't make the catch. Had it right in his hands, and it'll be 4th down. The Bobcats will send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. going with the ground game left. Picks up the first down, still moving. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10. Jukes his way for more. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup.
You love to see this on offense early ahead of the chains.
The Fighting Illini with options here on 2nd and short. He'll pull it on the read. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Illegal blocking back. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Line getting set on 2nd down. Looking to fire. It's complete to the left. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Tight end now in motion. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
And there's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
Rides the back on the option, the give. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss.
Brings up 2nd down.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. And that's going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Plucks it out of the air. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul. Roughing the pass.
Look, you want to make the quarterback feel you. You want to get pressure in his face. That was so close, but just a tad late. They'll keep it on the ground. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. On the run, it's Griffin. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Running back searching for a hole. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Now on 4th down, they'll settle for a field goal try. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And that will extend their lead even further.
Hey, listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. He'll do it himself. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Give to the running back. Barrels all the way to the 29, a gain of 6.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
And the Bobcats really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. He'll set up to throw. And the 3rd down pass is incomplete. The punt team makes its way onto the field. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He'll field the punt. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. They'll get this drive started from their own 45-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
From the shotgun, they'll run it. Illinois needs a big play here on 3rd and long. That's the end of the period. It's Illinois with the lead. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete on the right side. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll send the tight end in motion. Try to get it to the edge. Snuffed out behind the line of scrimmage, and we have not seen much of that. What a day he's had so far.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. Illinois moving it quickly down the field. The give to the back. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Dumps it to the back. Got his man quickly. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Driving his way all the way down to the 3-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Headed outside for the line. It's Griffin. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. 3rd and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. Pressure coming. Had nowhere to go with that one. Had to just throw it away. A wise decision to keep the field goal in play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. And he'll try to knock through a short one, his 2nd of the day. This one from 23. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And now the lead is extended a little further. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, it has gone final in the ACC, a matchup we've been keeping a close eye on. Pittsburgh was able to come away with the victory, but it was not the type of dominant win we've seen in the Steel City over the years. A win, yes, but this one lacked style points. One team will rise in the ACC standings, while the other is going to sink like...
Oh, he's got some space. Brought down at the 28, but it's a 10-yard gain. Offense has it at the 28 on 1st down. They'll leave it with him. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Bobcats now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Back to pass on 2nd down. That's reeled in. It's Jackson. And he'll be brought down. These are the types of plays where offenses impose their will. 3rd and short from the 45. They'll try to get it through the air. Gets it out quickly. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the 1st down. And the Bobcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. On the move. cuts through the tackle.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. That's caught. It's Walters. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
First down for the offense.
Looking to throw on first down. Quick strike complete.
It's always interesting how people handle late game. Like, you know this game is over. There's not a lot to gain from it, but some people try to throw the ball deep and continue to make plays. They throw it short. The clock's running out, and there's not a lot to talk about that's going to be positive for this offense.
They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Offense working from the pistol. They just keep firing. Quickly out to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. The give on the option. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They made crunch, tough plays on this drive on third down. They need one more on 3rd and 7. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads it left. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Going for it all. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. They'll run it from the gun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Fighting Illini facing a 3rd and long to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man in the middle. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. He's been so locked in, it seems like any pass called is a guaranteed chunk play.
Yeah, and winning late like this in the ball game, keep trusting him, keep spinning. You know why? Because stats matter late in the game. You want some postseason awards? Keep chucking it, keep getting those stats.
The offense is that much closer to victory. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Motion from the wideout. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Illinois needs a big play here on 3rd and long. They go to the ground. He'll be stopped right at the 43-yard line. It'll be 4th down. Now to see if they want to spin that wheel of fortune. Hunt is on its way. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Caught. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. The Bobcats can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back to pass. He's got the tight end. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. They'll use a timeout with 26 seconds left on the clock. To the air on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Finds the tight end. Timeout called by the offense. We have 18 seconds left. And the Bobcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll send the back in motion. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Just gets rid of it before the heat. The pass is incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield, and that shot the quarterback took might have been a little too much. So the offense gets an automatic first down after the roughing the passer penalty. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pass is incomplete, but there is a flag, and the D might have been a little too rough on the quarterback there. The late hit moves the ball up 15 yards. 3 yards, 1st down for the offense after that penalty. Looking downfield on 1st down. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Unleashes one deep. And that pass is incomplete. They were going for the consolation touchdown, but to no avail, and that's going to do it for this one. Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games, and